Welcome back to Benny's Custom Works, proudly supported by Valvoline and Sparesbox. Don't forget BCW5 on checkout. Today we are finally back on the GTR. While it hasn't been a smooth sailing process so far, we've got most of the parts for the GTR that I want to change. We are still waiting on some stuff, but I thought we should still make a move on it and continue along with the project. So let's get into it. Ah, piss. I hate you hoses. Who thought this was a good idea for where to put the oil filter? Seriously. Well, we've been chipping away, and as usual, things have snowballed pretty dramatically. I went to take the Blitz oil cooler kit off, and unfortunately, because it's so buried underneath the inlet manifold, just that part of the day itself took nearly 4 hours. So we've now basically got all of our the front of the cars back together, our engine bays back together. We've got our optional strut brace on there. So we're slowly putting all these original parts back on the car. We've got the front bar fitting a lot nicer since we've had it off and back on again. The Rio is bent, so I am going to get another one of those, but yeah, slowly sort of getting things back in place. We've got our battery cover back on. I do have a genuine radiator cap to go on it still. I've got to find the cable channel and a few other bits and pieces, but we've also got all of our factory intercooler piping back on. The HKS hard pipe kit is off, and we've also removed our HKS exhaust system back for the stock one. I know this is very counterintuitive of what we would normally be doing, but I'm really excited to kind of get this thing back to a lot more of an original condition car. So yeah, we're going to move on now to the interior. We do have a replacement driver's side door trim, which doesn't have a split in it, and we also do have a retrimmed leather steering wheel, which is the correct Series 1 wheel for this car. We may also put our Skyline rear quarter insert panels in. They're not in immaculate condition, but they're super hard to come by even in really bad conditions. So I was lucky enough to find a set on Yahoo that didn't go crazy. I think it was like $700 or $800. But these things normally go for thousands of dollars, so I was pretty lucky to come across those. We also did put our injector ballast resistor back in the correct spot because it had been repositioned because of the oil cooler and the oil filter relocation, so that's all back to original as well. So yeah, we're slowly getting things back in their correct spot. We are still looking for a correct coil cover, but no doubt those will pop up sooner or later. So I'm going to wash my hands, and we're going to get into the interior. Unwrapping my sandwich. Look at that. This is living, Barry. No, I've got no key. Sometimes the most overlooked things are the really simple things, like the door strikers. This is obviously the original one for the car, and when they're new from the factory, they're actually covered in plastic. Now this one, the plastic's actually worn away, and now it knocks all the time when the door's shut, so you kind of get this rattling noise all the time. They're still available brand new from Nissan. That is what it's supposed to look like, all nice and plasticky. So we're gonna throw that on, and they also come with these latch covers, which are supposed to be fitted as well. So we'll throw those on while we're here. Well, we've ticked a heap of boxes off again today with the old GTR. We've got our HKS exhaust off, our HKS hard pipe kits also come off. Blitz oil cooler kit's now been removed as well. All of our factory brackets are now back in place in the bay. We've got our factory battery cover back in there. The accessory strut brace has been fitted in the front. We've moved into the interior. We've got our original gear knob fitted, our retrimmed steering wheel, and we've also changed the driver's door trim for another really good second-hand one. And to finish it off, we've got our rear quarter light inserts installed. Really happy with how this is coming out. Thanks to you guys for the support. It was really cool to see so many people asking what was happening with the GTR, where we're at. We didn't quite get as many things as I would have liked to get done on it, but we're still waiting on some parts. We're chasing a driver's seat still, so that's slowed progress down a little bit on some of the factors. But yeah, hopefully next time we can put in another good day, get all of our boot trims installed, and change the seats out, and hopefully some more parts will be here by then. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.